Hey there, guys. Dave Thomas here, realtor to the stars, and buyer's agents on the Atha team. And I'm doing stats this month. So we're here in November, and we're already actually kind of experiencing a bit of the slowdown, or the seasonal slowdown. It's no secret that home sales in the winter kind of decline, especially in these Western Slope markets. A lot of that has to do with sellers and buyers both not necessarily wanting to move in the winter. I've always felt like this is actually kind of self-fulfilling. We see a bunch of sellers bring their homes off the market. Buyers now don't see the inventory they want to see, so they come out of the market, and then we see the slowdown. But if sellers would just stick it out, I think we would continue to see home sales all the way through the winter. But that just isn't necessarily what happens. Now this year, we are seeing an influx of what are my favorite buyers all year round. I call them the holiday shoppers, and these are people who want to be in their home before Christmas. And if you want to do that, you have to get your offer in pretty much before Thanksgiving. So if you're going to be in your home, drinking hot cocoa, listening to Christmas music with snow on your lawn, you gotta write that offer before Thanksgiving. Now we're seeing more of them than we have in a long time. Since 2022, mortgage applications are the highest they've been since November of 2022. We think that has to do with declining interest rates. So they're down from 7% to 6.3%. And so, yeah, we're seeing this influx of holiday shoppers. This is excellent news for the market, and it makes me want to iterate to our sellers. Yes, I understand wanting to take your home off the market for the winter, but if you can just hold on for a couple of more weeks, if you can just get through to Thanksgiving or even the week after Thanksgiving, you might hit pay dirt. I'd say it's even fairly likely. So all that to say, our holiday shoppers will oftentimes, they're not going to make a decision as big as buying a house just because they want to be in their home for Christmas. It has to be the right home. And so again, more inventory usually keeps those guys around and in the game. If they're not finding homes they like, I see a lot of those guys just wait until the start of next year. And we're already seeing inventory is down 18%. From its summer highs. So we hit almost 300 listings. We got to 299, didn't quite hit 300. And now we're already down another 18% to like 243 today. So that being said, we're heading into what I think is a balanced market. And if you read my full stats report, I talk about why a balanced market is a good thing. Yes, sellers, you're not going to get 15 showings on a Saturday, collect 3 offers, and pick your favorite one on a Monday. But what a balanced market does is it allows our shoppers to go out there and actually weigh their options, write offers on the best home for them, not just the home that's available to them. And then from there, what we see is our buyers have a way higher chance of getting to the closing table when they were able to actually think about what home they were going to purchase, rather than the crazy multiple offer days of COVID, when you had to put your first child down as earnest money and you had to promise the seller that the only thing you want more than their home is world peace. And then you go and you do your inspection and you find out, the refrigerator can't cool down to 38.4 degrees and you terminate over that. That was a lot of what we were seeing at that time. So now you can really weigh your options, shop around, put an offer in on a home that makes the most sense for you, write an offer that you're comfortable with. We saw a lot of buyers spending way more money than they even wanted to. Again, that creates some flakiness. So a balanced market isn't necessarily a bad thing. We've got about 4.5 months of inventory, not quite 6 or more to be that buyer's market. And my experience has been anytime we have between 4-6 months of inventory, that really is when we're getting that nice balance that seems to kind of work out pretty well for everybody. Again, serious buyers getting to the closing table, and sellers able to get on to the next thing and still sell their home with reasonable success. So anyways, guys, that's my takeaway from the last month. That's what I'm seeing in the market right now. Please, as always, if you have real estate questions, never hesitate to let us know. We're always here to help. Thanks. Bye.